Hey there, how's it going? Today I'm here to talk about some foundational fitness, and today's focus is the plank. Planks show up in every single one of my workouts, they show up in yoga, and they show up in all the other types of workouts that you might be doing. So I wanted to make sure that you knew A, how to do it properly, and B, how to modify. So I'm going to show you a progression that helps you to build up to a nice solid plank. And this way, when you are trying either one of my workouts or a workout in the future, if you're being asked to do a plank that just doesn't feel healthy or that your body is yet ready for it, you will have a backup plan. So we're going to start on the mat on your back. So let's go. Planks, they work your entire core, front, side, and back. They are super efficient exercises. And because they are super efficient and working all of those muscles, they can be a little challenging. So here's where we're going to start. We're going to start with something called a pelvic tilt. So go ahead and lie back on your mat. Feet are going to come flat to the earth and knees up to the sky. If you notice, there's a little space. It might be really tiny. It might be bigger for some. There's a little space between your low back, like where the tag in your pants would be, and the earth, your mat. I want you to imagine that there's a marble resting in your belly button. And now I want you to engage your core, pull that marble in towards your spine, and you'll feel that space start to disappear. That is a pelvic tilt. So if you relax, that space comes back. Pull the marble down, get rid of that space, and hold it. This right here is pelvic tilt. It's like the beginning of all ab exercises. This is the most basic crunch you could ever do. Release, try again, pull the marble down and hold it. And if you're doing it right and really squeezing down into the earth, you'll start to feel a little shake happening in your core. That means you're doing it right. So keep practicing this pelvic tilt. If there's ever a workout where they're asking you to do a plank and you're not ready, flip over and do these. Hold it, pressing down through the low back, and then release. Once your body has started to understand that pulling in and protecting your spine kind of feeling, then you're ready to come to your all fours for the beginning of a plank. So there are lots of ways in which you can do a plank. I'm going to show you the forearm version. It's a little less strenuous on the wrist, but the same idea will happen in all of these moves if you're on your hands, okay? So from your elbows, your shoulders are going to come over your elbows. You don't want to be back here. And you don't want to be dived out really far in front. You want to be right over top. So first, just have your knees on the ground and practice that same pelvic tilt, right? So it's a little awkward now that we're flipped around and we don't have the floor to press on. But imagine that marble, pull it up and in, and you'll feel that low back kind of lift as you pull the core up and in, right? So here's it relaxed. Pull that marble up and in and just hold here. This is a beautiful plank, right? As long as you're lifting and you're not just, resting like this, right? That's not really doing anything. You got to pull that marble up and in, hold it, breathe. Beautiful. If that becomes a little easier and you want a little more, tuck one toe. And then you have one knee on the ground and one leg long, still holding, still pulling that marble up and in. Then, when you're ready, both legs come up for your plank. Pressing down and in. Right now, I feel my shoulders burning. I feel the front of my core. I feel my sides, my obliques working. I feel my booty and my low back and my legs even. Got a little shake happening. Woo! Couple more breaths. Pulling that marble up and in. 3, 2, and 1. Always just come down through the knees, and then if you want, you can come to your belly and give yourself a little stretch after all that. This should feel good, so if it doesn't, widen your elbows a little bit. I love planks, again, because they are so super efficient. Sometimes if I don't have time to get a full workout in, I'll just drop into a max plank hold as long as I can, get that shaking happening, get a little sweat on in the matter of 2 or 3 minutes. I hope you keep these fitness tips in mind as you move through my workouts or any other workout that you have going on. Please let me know if you have any questions or if I can break something down further for you. I would love, love, love to do that. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you soon.